Welcome to the Michigan Golfer Show. Join us each week as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great game.
We're at the Michigan Golf Show, and with us is Peter Allen, who knows a little bit about golf courses, especially in Michigan. And you're kind of an historian in a way, and you keep track of the Jones boys.
The Jones boys, yes. I've always been fascinated by the architects in the business since Art McCafferty got me involved with the Michigan Golfer. And the Jones boys, Robert Trent Sr., Reese Jones, and Robert Trent Jr. Are three world-renowned golf architects. In Michigan, Robert Trent Sr. would probably be best known for Treetops. He also did Detroit Golf Club. He renovated Point of Woods. And Reese has done two courses in our state, Black Lake and Thousand Oaks. Robert Trent Jr. has only done one course in our state, and that is the Orchards.
Jack, I understand you have had a chance to meet Robert Trent Jones Jr. when the Orchards opened up.
Indeed. As a matter of fact, well, I knew all three of the Trent and Bob and Reese, and at the Orchards was very, very nice. Of course, it was owned and started by Ron Dalby, who was a member at the Country Club of Detroit, past president there, I think. And they went out to the Orchards and started that golf course, and it's kind of a gas, whatever they call it, bank down underneath, way down under the ground there, and it's a neat course. First nine is kind of through the trees, and the second nine is more open. And I have to say that, and Bob knows it very well, because each time he sees me, he mentions it. I have a hole in one there. on the 12th hole. So yeah. So
go back. Tell us about that.
Well, I was playing with Dave Richards at the time, and I had a 7-iron, and I took the shot, and I thought, God, gone it! It's short again. So I just turned away, and I walked over to where the cart was, and Dave was saying, "I never saw a hole in one before," and get up there. Yeah, the ball was in the hole. It landed, and I did not. That's right. So, but it's got a pretty good history. Yeah. Now, Jones is, he's more than 400 courses all over the world, and very interesting man, and was out in that Stanford University area, Palo Alto, and done a lot of courses out in the West and around in Europe. He was very, very big there, very in Asia, but Ron Dalby got him to Michigan, and they produced a very, very fine golf course.
But let's go back to the Jones boys just a little bit. In terms of their architecture, is there anything you can see that's a theme through their courses?
They each try to make the course blend in with the typography of the area, and they do a very good job, and because of their names, they get very good pieces of property to work with.
I think Treetops is really a stunning example of how to make people see the land in a new way. It's really cool. Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Speaking of cool, I understand you've been visiting Hawaii lately.
Yes. My wife and I go to Kauai on a regular basis, and we were sitting in the Wakeup Cafe, which is a small wood floor restaurant that's open from 6 to 11. And this gentleman walked in and saw on my shirt it said Forest Dunes, which is a Wise golf course here in Roscommon. And he said, "Where is that course?" And I said, "It's in Michigan." He says, "Oh, I'm Robert Trent Jones Jr." I said, "Well, nice to meet you." He grabbed a chair. We were the only 3 people in the place, sat down with us, and I got a lesson on 280 golf courses that man has designed. His father did the prints course in Princeville, which any list you look at, it'll show up in the top 20. And Robert Jr. did the Mackay course, which my wife and I played while we were there. Just absolutely spectacular. Not as difficult as the Prince, but certainly as scenic. And we were there 1 week after the scare of the bomb scare. The 38 minutes you have to live. And so Mr. Jones handed me this poem that he had written. He's a part-time poet. He has a place in Kauai. He lives in California.
So and that scare inspired this poem? Is that it?
Yes. Wow. This poem is about the man who pushed the button. So, the Wakeup Cafe. I'm just a civil servant with no name. That's why the government won't let me explain. Truth is, I wanted to wake you up nice, so I pushed the ballistic button twice. If you were terrified, why? It took 38 minutes to fix the lie. If you felt the nuclear pain, I'm not the only one to blame. The bosses have nothing to gain, it turns out, if I'm insane. But I'm not the only one. The Donald has the biggest gun. He no like Kauai. And it's okay to bomb you, because that's a home of Obama. When told about the scare, Trump replied, not now. I've got a putt to make. I'll give them time to bake. So smoke some Maui Wowie, drink some Kona coffee here at the Wakeup Cafe. Aloha, have a nice day. Good morning, Hawaii. This is not a dream, so wake up and scream. And that's what my wife, we enjoyed a conversation with the man, and he's done some spectacular things around the world. He's built golf courses in probably 30 different countries, and he's built 280 of them.
So, including the one in Hawaii that you played on?
He has, I think, 4 in Hawaii. He has 2 on Kauai, 1 in Poipu, and then the one in Princeville. And then he has a couple in Maui, and maybe 1 on the Big Island. I'm not sure.
What's a hole you remember on the course you played?
It was a par 3, and it was, you're just looking down your elevated tee, and you're looking down at the green. In the background is Hanalei Bay. Hanalei is where the Wakeup Cafe is, and that's where Peter, Paul, and Mary was sitting on the beach one day and looked up at the mountains and decided that it looked like a sleeping dragon, and that's where Puff the Magic Dragon came from.
Wow.
Land of Hanalei.
The land of Hanalei. So the land of Hanalei is a line in the song, and I didn't realize it came from that.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Makes me want to go to Hawaii. So Peter, when we were all playing golf in Ireland, one of the things I remember was playing the course at Adair Manor that Robert Trent Jones Sr. had designed.
Yes, that's true. It was a fine golf course, and it was one of the last 3 or 4 that Robert Trent Sr. built. He passed away about a year or 2 after that. It was an interesting course. There, as we were playing, there was a destroyed monastery right in the middle. You could hit your ball in there. So it was a very unique experience.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you.